Now, President Biden, amongst other leaders, pushing for Israel to show some restraint. But what could this look like in practice? Let's get some reaction from the US. We can speak to Laura Blumenfeld, former senior policy advisor at the State Department and part of the team that tries to negotiate peace between Israel and the Palestinians. Laura Blumenfeld, thanks very much for being with us today. Look, President Biden has used that phrase that's been reported everywhere, take the win. How's that going to be received in Tel Aviv?
Well, look, Iran handed Israel and the United States a second chance, not only for Israel to fight the way that the U.S. would like, but also to heal the relationship. There's been, mounting tensions with the way that Israel is operating in Gaza. I think what's important to focus on was some of the other words that take the win, sure, but that you could call that spin. What they said to Israel the following day was to be careful and strategic. Israel is looking for, they're not necessarily looking for retaliation. They're looking for validation after October 7th. They were humiliated. They felt like, Israel wasn't operating the way that they usually can. So if they can be not only strong, but smart and strategic, then they will have redeemed themselves and we could find our way to a more peaceful times.
Yeah, we don't have loads of time, Laura, but I do want to move you on slightly and get you to think about the situation in Gaza and how that sort of can be seen through what happened over the weekend, because, of course, that situation is still unresolved. How much of the US support for Israel is going to play into those ceasefire negotiations, if at all?
Well, the support for Gaza, for the Israelis in Gaza, has been about bombs. Very different for Iran, right? That would involve U.S. boots. So I think that more than ever, there's going to be pressure on the Israelis internally and externally from the United States to resolve the situation in Gaza. Israel has always felt like the real fight for them is Iran. So they're going to want to focus their resources where they're winning. And that's in the court of world opinion right now. It's pushing back on Iran, creating some kind of coalition with NATO and moderate Arab states. That's what the United States has been looking for all along, is a new tomorrow of an integrated Middle East.
That is really interesting, and it's a call that we heard from the Israelis as well to have some kind of coalition against Iran. All right, Laura Blumenfeld, I'm really sorry we have to cut it short there, but I do appreciate speaking to you as always. All right, you're watching Sky.